It's clearly going to encourage European businesses to invest in America. Indeed, it's already happening. It is making the US look more attractive and be more competitive. They're doing it with the fiscal firepower of a unified federal government. And the Europeans obviously find it very difficult to respond to that in aggregate because they don't have a federal fiscal power. The concern, of course, is that the response in Europe will generate a subsidy war within Europe.
We've already touched off a subsidy war. We have a kind of arms race has been touched off, a green arms race.
Do we need subsidies or economic incentive to develop this industrialization? Yes. There is a risk of a battle of subsidies, even internally in EU, by the way, because, of course, the level of development of countries are different.
This race to the bottom in internal subsidies could be fundamentally distorting and even, I think, threaten the single market. Everybody knows who will win that subsidy war. Germany will win it, and because their fiscal position is so much stronger and they have a bigger domestic market.
What the IRA has allowed is the U.S. to take a leadership position in the transition. I think it is something that they're striving for. I don't think it necessarily puts the U.S. in a leadership position until you see the scale get built out. What that does for Europe, I think, is challenges some of the jurisdictions in Europe.
It has been a wake-up call for Europe on the industrialization policy, which was not something that you do at European level. It's not an industrialization force, as it is not a foreign policy force because of the nature of the institution. It's not a federation. Where is the space of competitiveness for Europe? And on some cases, Chinese won already in the battery industry or the electric vehicle industry. We may have space, but we have to define this. Can we do that together with the US or independently? I think that's a big